So in this area, the bedrock is very close to the surface. So you'll see some quartz here. Does make it a little bit harder to hike. This path looks nice and clean and everything, but you do have, where the sand has washed away, you do have some quartz boulders peeking up there. So this is something you don't see very often. This is sassafras. And the neat thing about sassafras is that if you take a leaf and you break it off and you crumble it up and then smell it, some people say it smells like root beer. I think it smells like Fruit Loops. But there's lots of medicinal purposes for this plant. Lots of teas made out of it and different things, but definitely a cool find right here on the trail. This is an absolutely gorgeous trail. So much greenery, all sorts of plant diversity, and very, very well marked. Which is very refreshing after last time. Coming down to a creek crossing here. Looks like it's pretty dry right now. Kind of a little dry bed there. So you go under that huge tree and then goes on down that way. Oh look, some blackberries blooming. This would be a nice snack in a couple months. Look at the size of those leaves. Like, they're massive. I can smell someone's grill. We're not too terribly far from the picnic area. We've made it to a real creek crossing now. Pretty good bit of water in here. Nice rocks to walk across. It's very nice and cool down in here. Nice thick canopy. Perfect for today. You can see if we can see anything in this water. If there's any little creatures, there should be some tadpoles or some little minnows. There's some guys right there. See if we can. And you see them? Don't know that you can see them on the camera. This is nice to know once you come off of the trail. There wasn't one on the other end of this trail.
The trail is covered with pine needles, which it wasn't before.
So, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but can you see how high we are? It's like a crazy drop off right there. I don't know if you can see. Let me go back over here. This is the highest point we've gotten to so far. You can see how it like drops off. Pretty cool. Well, this should be fun.
The creek crossing. You did that very well. I may not be so lucky.
And straight up again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, maybe more straight up this time. You can just make out the conference center across the lake there. Thank you.
Hi, legs.
Trail's getting skinny.
Yep.
If you come all the way out to this point, you can see pretty much everything. There's your boat launch. That's the dam. Keep on around, you can hear some generators of the campground. There's your conference center. And then back to the trail.
It looks a lot less stable than the last crossing.
Some of it has washed away. Alright. Let's give this a try. Whoop. I don't know what's under that.
Yeah.
did it. When you get over here, these rocks are pretty wobbly. So this is one of those hikes that you really need to take your time on. We have seen so much wildlife and so many interesting wildflowers and trees and plants and water features. There's one over there. It's definitely been one that you need to take your time with and really just enjoy. You can hear all the birds in the background. Every now and then a train in the distance. Some of the best maintained trails we've been on so far, and certainly the best marked. Still not putting mileages on signs like I'd like to see, but I'm trying to keep track of that for you guys, and I'll let you know kind of where the mile markers are. So if you come to do this hike, you have a better estimate of how long distances are. But this has been a wonderful hike. Oh, smell the honeysuckles. I wonder where they are.